Hey, YouTubers. I want to talk tonight about why official misconduct is probably the most undercharged criminal offense in the state of New Jersey. The reason I'm going to give may seem very academic or it may seem very scholarly and not very realistic, but it's the truth. And soon enough, you're going to see why. Up until 2012 or 2013, a prosecutor would charge official misconduct anytime that a New Jersey public employee committed any kind of criminal offense while they were on the clock, whether or not it was shoplifting, whether or not it was DUI, child endangerment, etc., etc. So no matter how attenuated the underlying criminal offense was from their job descriptions, or how unrelated it was from the actual execution of their job duties, as long as they were on the clock, official misconduct could be charged in the state of New Jersey. And then a case came along that originated in 2012 and generated an appeals court decision in 2013 in the state of New Jersey called a State of New Jersey versus Brandon Morrison. And in that case, what happened was there was the treasurer of the Pemberton All-Volunteer Rescue Squad, which is a quasi-private entity that receives public funding and is dispatched through a public entity, but retains its private status as a private LLC. And the treasurer was charged with embezzling funds from the rescue squad. Well, sure enough, he hired a very clever defense lawyer that made an extremely complicated legal argument that I'm going to boil down to a couple sentences. His lawyer said that in the state of New Jersey, in order to charge somebody with official misconduct, they need not only be a government employee on the clock, but the underlying conduct in and of itself has to be related to their governmental duties. So, for instance, a cop falsifying a police report for the benefit of a friend. Well, that's official misconduct. A cop abusing his power to get a date by running a girl's license plate. That's official misconduct. A public school administrator giving a kid detention because for a superfluous or specious reason. That's official misconduct. But in this instance, this decision cut through a third of the official misconduct charges that were previously charged. So, like, for instance, a cop that shoplifts while on duty. That's arguably no longer official misconduct. And I hate to say it, but our state Supreme Court in New Jersey isn't one to really abide by textual interpretation, strict interpretation, unless it serves its purposes. At that point in time, the New Jersey Supreme Court knew that in the next 2 years, there were going to be 3 or 4 vacancies, and the unions were going to have a great influence on who were going to be the next appointees to the court. So I kind of think that State v. Brandon Morrison was the New Jersey Supreme Court's attempt to kowtow to the unions.